What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm actually going to be doing the 1.5R tune to this car right now, right before work. So I have everything ready right here. Layout. Wait, my bad. Right here. Flash. 1.5R. Yes. It's going to be doing that right now, and we're going to be getting this going. So real quick, I was technically supposed to have this tune on the car. Dude, I had this tune back in like April 8th. Like, I bought it. And then like 2 weeks later, I decided to put it on. Realized that Phereable sent me the wrong tune by accident. And then I was like, yo, can you send me the right tune? And then like very next day, they sent me the right one. It's flashing on the car right now. So 67% right there. It's doing its magic. So we're going to chill here for a bit and wait till that's done. Just remember, guys, that to run this tune, you do need to have a minimum of 93 octane available in your area. Or if you're in Southern California like I am, we don't have 93 here. You can run 91 octane and run at least approximately 1 gallon of E85. On our manual, it says you can run up to E15, which is totally fine. On the website, boom, right here, it says if you do not have 91, you can run up to 1.5 gallons of E85 to help with the knock control. So the reason why I decided to try out this 1.5R tune is because I've been already putting a gallon of E85 in my car per fill up, or I guess you can say when the car is empty. Oh, and the car has been actually reacting a lot better to that. So I decided, hey, why not? I'm already doing it this way. Now, the nice thing about doing this tune, or at least with the V2 tune, is if I ever for some reason decide to be anywhere that does not have E85, I can just swap back to my 1.5 tune because it's already in this system. All right, now before we continue on with today's video, before people ask what clutch are you on and what mods have you done, it is in the description. Pretty much full bolt-on except for turbo inlet piping, obviously the turbo because you can't rock a big turbo with this tune, and I also have the Type R retrofit clutch. Dude, half throttle on map 1 throttle response definitely is a lot better. I know for a fact throttle response is more responsive, obviously, in the overall power band. Oh, Central! Oh, totally not reading this from their website, but 19 PSI map 1, 22 PSI map 2, 26 PSI map 3. All right. Oh yeah, that's 68 RPMs. Dude, that thing moved for 19 PSI. So the rev limiter also went to 6,800, guys, which, not gonna lie, kind of scares me. I think that's really sick. It raised the RPM, it raised the rev limiter 300 more RPMs. But I'm only doing this for the sake of the video, and obviously whenever I go to Mexico. Definitely a big difference, a big jump from map 1 on the 1.5. Let's do a little third gear action. Feels nice. Map 1 feels pretty good. Also was just waiting for the tires to warm up just a little bit more because it's about 60 degrees outside, dude. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. 1, 2, 3. Go to map 2. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Map 2 now. Jump in it. All right. Yep, that's a little bit faster. Yeah, map 2 is a lot faster than map 1, obviously. Not scary difference, but there is a difference on map 2 on this one. Yeah, this thing pulls, dude. To my final form. with this tune. You know what I always thought of? So you're supposed to pull over and switch between maps. Can you just put the car in neutral and coast it and switch between maps like that? Because if you can, I'll definitely map it in map 1, and then when I see somebody pull up next to me, I'll be like, all right, cool, let me coast it real quick. Like, how funny is that? It's like, wait, I need to switch to map 3. Give me 5 seconds. All right, let's do a third gear pull. So we'll do about 50. Let me make sure this car passes. 55. Oh shit. Dude, third gear was not bad. I mean, third gear roll. I mean, it's third gear, so that's like whatever. Yes, I'm going down a second. I normally like doing 30 rolls, 35 rolls, because 40 rolls is not enough. I'm about to fucking blow this bitch up. Dude, this car amazes me, man. Obviously, with a tune, any turbo car, or any car in general, is just gonna wake up. From the 1.5 to the 1.R, this definitely is it's a game changer. It's not a major, like, oh my god, out of the water, but you do feel a difference, considering I always drove in map 3, so as soon as I got my upgraded clutch, I just left it in map 3 the entire time. I want to say, and with map 1 on 19 psi or 19.5 psi, it's like 212 wheel and like 262 torque. At least that's what Phearable's claiming. Like, car has not been dynoed yet. Map 2 is 226 and 281 foot-pounds of torque. Map 3 with 26 psi is 249 wheel and 302 wheel torque. Now, that's not a lot to go brag about, but from a stock figure, guys, I believe these cars dynoed at what, 210 wheel? I think Honda underrated these cars from the factory, especially the torque. I've seen people dyno these to the wheel from 190 up to like 210. Like stock for stock, obviously, but the torque numbers, those were definitely like 215 wheel. Dude, basically added almost another 100 wheel torque to this thing. This thing's a torque monster for a 1.5 liter. Now, granted, I'm not always going to be bouncing off the rev limiter. I'm rarely going to be going to 6800 because they're not your typical old school Hondas. Like, they're not made for that. But I will say, I am not disappointed. This has been dope. Now, to answer the question, why did I not go straight to flex fuel? Because a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, why didn't you go straight to flex fuel? Why are you wasting your money on the tune? Guys, content. I am willing to spend my money just so you guys can see a review on it versus just reading the forums. Because you could just read something online. Anybody can read something online. But to make a video about it and you could actually hear my expression is a different experience. Alright, chill, 8.6. Dude, I want to race an 8.6 on this car. I feel like they would be a really good competitor. The new GR 8.6 BRZ. A lot of people ask me every day, literally the most asked question. It's not, what should I do to my car anymore? That's what I was known for with the 8th gen platform. With this one, it's, what tune should I get? Well, depends where you live. A lot of people like buying the R-Tune, like in the East Coast, because they have 93. A lot of people like buying the R-Tune and just coasting it in map 1 and 2 and like rarely touch map 3. But a lot of people on the West Coast, because we don't have 93, we have some E85 every now and then, we'll you know, we work with what we got, you know? At this point, I'm just missing the TSP Plus tune. I already drove the Phearable. I already drove the Phearable 1.5R, which is what I have here. I have both. I drove Hector's TSP. I drove Andrew's Power Metrics on E85, or their Stage 2 Yellow tune. I think that's what it was called. I'm literally just missing a TSP Plus 1. Okay, I'm trying this new stabilizer that's on my phone. That way I can see how it is. But we're gonna be ending the video right here. That's pretty much it. Turning up the boost on this car. It's a little sketchy because obviously it's still on stock motor and it's still on stock transmission. So I don't know the limitations of it yet, personally. I know that these are not the best for higher horsepower range, but that's not what I'm chasing. I'm just chasing for the experience to see how it is. Like, I know if something were to break, I mean, I'm gonna have to fix it, you know? But I would rather just test it out little by little so that I can see if it's worth it or not. Basically, is this worth it? Is the R-Tune worth over the Flex Fuel tune? It depends. The Phearable tune and the TSP tune, they're both outside of California. Now, what does that mean? They have 93 octane. I think it was something on the left side of the Rocky Mountains. They don't have 93. I don't know. And I know California is definitely not gonna get 93 octane due to like the emissions and like the carb and all that. Like there's so much more behind it. But what I'm getting at is, if you have 93 octane, you can pretty much run this tune, leave it on map 1 and call it a day. Map 1 on the R tune is definitely a lot better than map 1 on the 1.5 regular tune. And I'm pretty sure that's how it is on the TSP Plus 1 and then the TSP 1. You know what I mean? If you have 93 octane, it's definitely more convenient for you to just run that tune and use a higher quality gas. If you're like me and you live in California, and if you have access to E85, it's not a bad alternative. The reason why I decided to do it was, one, I'm a YouTuber. I do videos. So I know you guys are going to be asking me, hey, what do you think of this tune? And I'm not going to be able to answer you if I never experienced it. And two, I already put 1 gallon of E85 on my car. I put about 1.3 gallons of E per fill up at the local Shell, because I want to keep the knock control down. And I will admit it, my car does run a little bit smoother with it. To say that it is like a huge difference from 91 to 93, I mean, if you drive the car every day, you could probably tell, but it's not like, oh my God, you need 93. Like, sucks that we don't have it. I would rather pay that extra 20 cents a gallon to have that 93, even though it's already over $6. But anyways, the tune's awesome. I really do think it's worth every penny, so long as you are willing to pay for that higher quality of gas. Will I ever go flex fuel? I will. I definitely will be going flex fuel. But I'm doing this in stages. That way I can, I guess you can say, experience it and give you guys my final thoughts. Now, to say that this is definitely worth it, I mean, yeah, I think it is. But I will slowly be going into E85 just so that I can experience it and show you guys everything about it, considering I do live in California and I am limited on what I can do here. But if I'm being honest, one has lived in California limited me and a lot of other people on what they can do and do not do to their car. So next thing for the car definitely is going to be E85. I will be doing a flex fuel tune on it probably within the next few months, and then after that I'll be going bigger turbo. I could just jump into a bigger turbo and do an E-blend on it and tune it and call it a day. But then where's the fun in that? I won't be able to answer questions to you guys, or at least give you guys some experience. And then honestly, more content. So carpool's fine. I'll definitely do an updated review on it within like the next few months, just to see where it's at. Again, I do drive the car conservatively, considering I drive about 50 miles a day to work and back. So, and it's all highway mileage. So I'm not really pushing the car excessively. So to say how long my car is going to last compared to how much X car is going to last or Y car is going to last, it just depends on your driving habits and how much you're taking care of the car. So it is what it is. As for now, I don't have any complaints with it, but then again, nothing's really broken yet, and I'm still getting used to the car again. So, but yeah, I hope this kind of answers the video. I hope you guys enjoy the video, as a matter of fact, and I hope to see you guys in another one. You guys have a good day. Peace.